I'm gonna go ahead and start with the 50 Ascensions right now, because to start off we're gonna get to 2450, and that way we only need 50 more Ascensions to get to the 2500 we're getting to in this episode. I do have a maxed out base, which is all fully gold. There still hasn't been another update, as you can tell in the Limit X at the space station, and nothing has changed here. They still haven't released another update. They haven't even leaked about another update, so nobody knows when the next update is coming or what it's going to be. But this was the last update. They have the installation Stargate, if that's how you say it, and it's just this big thing, and it costs Ascensions to get all of it. Right now it takes me around 25 to 24 seconds per Ascension, so it'll probably take me around 25 to 30 minutes to get the 50 Ascensions I need to get to 2450. So I'm gonna go ahead and launch up my tiny task, and we're gonna go ahead and get to 2450 Ascensions, and then we can go from there. What's up everyone, I'm already at 2450 Ascensions. I'm thinking of getting to around 2500. In the last episode we did hit 1000 Ascensions, which we're at 2450, so we're like 2.4 times as much right now. In the next episode I am thinking about hitting around 5000, because that would be double what we're gonna hit in this episode. If you guys like seeing this kind of content, make sure to like and subscribe, because I'm gonna make even more of it if I see support. Also leave any feedback or anything about my kind of content in the description, and I'll make sure to read any comment that comes my way. Or if you guys have anything about new leaks or updates in Cell Lemons, make sure to let me know in the comments. Anyways, let's go ahead and get to around 2475 Ascensions, and then we can start doing it together and see how fast we can do it. So I now have 2475 Ascensions. I'm gonna get to 2499 Ascensions in just a minute. I did want to talk about over here, because on this side, since it used to just be this map, but then they opened it up for the orchard down there. So I was wondering if like they would do the same thing on this side, but for like a different part of the map, so like a different thing, such as like the orchard, but maybe like, I don't know. But maybe they'll do something like that in the next update. I'm pretty sure they're gonna do something in the space for that star thing. But for now, I'm just gonna go ahead and get to 2400, and I'll say 90. And then I'm gonna time how fast I can do 5 Ascensions, and then I'm also gonna time how fast I can do 1 Ascension at the end. And then we're gonna see, I guess, see how fast I can do it. Before we do that, I do want to see how much the leaderboard has changed since last episode. In the last episode, they were at like 270,000, something like that. So let's see how much they changed. Holy crap! So first is at 342,000 now, and second is at 308,000. So that's just a crazy difference. Maybe one day I can get to like 12th place and be on the leaderboard, but getting to 342,000 is just insane to me. Let's go ahead and go back down so that we can get our Ascensions. Alright, so we're back down here. I do have this amount of Ascensions. I think I'm gonna get to 2,494. That way I have enough to do 5 Ascensions and 1 Ascension as a speed run. I do have this one, what's it called? I think it's like a clock that I see a lot of speedrunners use, so I'm just gonna pull it up real quick. I can't actually figure it out while the other Ascensions are going on. I'm going to try to figure out why I can't open it. It's just not popping up, but maybe in the next video when we hit 5,000 I'll have it working for you. So anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and get to 2,499 Ascensions, and then we're gonna do the last one together. You can time it if you want or whatever. I am gonna time it on my phone, and I'm just gonna want to see how long it takes, but I can't pop up the timer on screen for you. So anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and get these Ascensions, and then we can get the last Ascension together. Alright, so my tiny task is finally done. It's been about 30 minutes since I started recording. We are finally at 2,499 Ascensions. We are just one away from getting 2,500. In the next episode, I think I want to hit 5,000 Ascensions, which I think will be better than 2,500 by a lot. And then I want to hit 10,000 in the next episode, and then we'll start going to different Roblox games. So firstly, let's go ahead and get my timer out. I'm going to be stopwatching this to see how long it takes. I'm thinking it'll take around 20 to 30 seconds. I'm not going to do any cuts so that you guys can see the entire thing. Let's go ahead and start right now. We have the stopwatch out. We first get 999 investors. So it's in 3, 2, 1. Alright, let's go ahead and rebirth here. We can go ahead and buy the remote buy. I think I do have my auto clicker ready, so we can go ahead and auto click. Never mind, I don't have it ready. Usually I have my auto clicker ready. I'm just gonna have to spam click for this one. Alright, it's almost done. Alright, now that I can go over here, ascend. Boom. Alright, it took me 21 seconds, so that's an all-time low for me. I've never gotten that low, but I think that's pretty good. We are at 2,500 Ascensions. That's the most I've ever had. This is a free-to-play account, if you didn't already know. I have none of the game passes on here. I've never bought anything like this, so I think getting the 2,500 Ascensions is really good. I am going to be leaving this on overnight and maybe for 1 or 2 nights, and then I'll be making another video getting to 5,000 Ascensions. So I'm going to end it here. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.